Torres bouncing around off third. Here's the 2-0 to Odor, and the breaking ball strike. Another good breaking ball.
Gary Sanchez can take off right now.
And that one foul tipped, and it catches the catcher. It got Vasquez in the helmet. It's a foul ball. I think it got everybody. Did that get catcher?
It's a little bit of everyone there.
Boy. The next 2-2. Winning run at third. The 3-2. Oh, my goodness. Barnes gets a call on a curveball to send this game into extra innings. Wow. Oh, man. Worth another look.
Oh, my. Not even close.
To the 10th, tied at 4.
Morales' accuracy number for this game was actually pretty decent, but this was not a good time at all for a missed call. It was quite consequential, and if MLB listened to our proposal from 2019 fixing the strike zone, the pitch challenge, this falls outside the margin of error. This call would have been overturned.
Picked up the outside corner. Phil Nevin came out of the Yankee dugout immediately to take issue with the call and was ejected.
UF and SME.
Aaron Boone's concern for Phil Nevin is twofold here. First of all, he wants to save him from really getting into any further trouble arguing the call. But Phil just got back into uniform recently after complications after a COVID diagnosis that were pretty serious. And he's not able to get out there on the field and coach at third base. He's been on the bench. And he'll watch the rest of this one from the Yankee clubhouse. Luis Cessa. 2-0 to Dalbec. 3 balls and no strikes now. 3-0 pitches in for a strike. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And there's ball 4.
2 wrongs don't make a right. He missed the 9th inning pitch, but he has to call the 10th inning the way that it's presented. There's no such thing as an even up call.
Happy with Gabe Morales' strike zone here in the late stages of the night. They thought they had him rung up.
Yeah, you know, they're watching this in the video room and they're saying, wait a minute, 2 ways. Both of our pitches are closer. The Odor pitch was way outside. And the Yankees have a beef. I would be upset as well.
They're watching in the video room and from the dugout.
Yeah. From the dugout, you can see.
It looks like Bill Miller, the second base umpire and crew chief, has just run somebody else from the. Is it Marcus Thames that just got? I believe he just got thrown out of the game as well. Yankee hitting coach has been ejected. But Marcus isn't going to leave without at least something to say.
I have a hard time with how Bill Miller from all the way behind second base can recognize what Marcus Thames is saying, right? I mean, that's a tough call. And you have everybody screaming and you pick out one guy.
And now Aaron Boone is going to deliver the news. Marcus hadn't left the bench yet. And now the Yankees are doing, I'm Spartacus, I'm Spartacus, I'm Spartacus.
This is a question that gets asked. How does the umpire pick someone out on the bench who to throw out if multiple people on the bench are being unsporting? And the answer is you don't want to open Pandora's box. Rule 604E. If the umpire can't detect the offender, he may clear the bench of all substitutes. Effectively, if Bill Miller was unable to eject one particular person on the bench and said the entire bench is being unsporting, he could order the entire bench into the clubhouse. That's right, he effectively, it wouldn't be an official ejection of the bench, but he effectively clears the bench and they have to go to the clubhouse, and only when the players need to come back to participate in the game would they be allowed back into the dugout and onto the field. So that's why the umpire has to pick someone out of the dugout to throw out, because if they don't, and they identified the unsporting act, they have to clear, by rule, the entire bench.
Back to business with nobody out and runners at first and second.
If you haven't seen the challenge video proposal mentioned earlier, please watch that video for some ideas, because the pitch to end the ninth inning is one of those egregious misses that could be corrected with the challenge system.